is free is not good for anybody. Free fake education, free fake medicine, free crap with the purchase of even more crap. And I know, ooh, bumps in the road. Damn it. Just change the chords if it's this much trouble. Okay. Free crap with more crap and more crap and more crap. It just never stops, does it? They buy crap to disguise the fact that they feel like crap. Everything that we consume just makes us feel more dead inside, but we don't stop, we'll never stop. You know that saying, you can run but you can't hide? I never understood that until now. This exact moment. All that people do is run away from themselves, but they just keep going right back to the one they're so afraid of. But everything about a culture screams vulture, vulture, vulture. Because it's feminized. You know how I compare women to vultures? They just pick at any old carcass with the purpose of having a purpose, but that's it. Well, I understand why you feel like shit. People don't do anything of any substance, then they wonder why they get addicted to a substance. People don't do anything to give themselves deeper meaning, and then they wonder why they're so nihilistic. Well, y'all know how I feel about that. We live in a society that doesn't believe in living. That's why Christianity is so convoluted. I think that if Jesus actually came back and he tapped any one of these motherfucking Christians on the shoulder, they wouldn't recognize his ass, cause they didn't before, and they definitely aren't gonna now. But all these so-called Christians will disavow everything I say. Cause they let their insecurity get in the way. proves my point. They don't read the Bible. If they did, they would understand, like, that they gotta live that word. You know? They gotta emulate Jesus. Not just wait on his ass to come back. He ain't coming back for you. He ain't coming back for you, honey. That ain't happening. Anyway. Sorry, my gay black voice has been making an appearance more and more. Because it just aggravates me that anybody could call themselves anything. Just like they can call you anything, they can call a person like me that's been working in restaurants for, I think, almost 20 years. I think it's like 18 or 19 years, okay? They could call somebody like me, who's been a minority in restaurants, a racist, because I say stuff that they don't like. Like, I make speculations that they don't approve of. Even though I'm sure they would make those same speculations if they, paid any attention to the country they live in and the way that people behave, okay? So if anybody can call anybody anything just because of their own conception of them, how they perceive them, then it's like we can call ourselves anything too. But that's really bad when people don't know themselves, So if you don't know yourself, then you're a lot more likely to accept certain realities that might be slightly true, but not all the way true, or they might comfort you. And I think that's another thing. People are more likely to accept something that's comfortable than accept something that challenges them. So, I'm never comfortable with anything. It's very, very rare that I can keep an opinion on something. Like, the reason why I go so hard on women is because I've just noticed so many things about them, and then society just catering to us and putting up with our shit all the time. Now, I actually think that victimizes women more than anything, because when you don't allow people the luxury of failing, then they're going to keep on failing and not know why, and then you can keep blaming society, and you can keep blaming the other gender, and you can keep blaming this race, or you can keep blaming this religion, or you can keep blaming the country you live in. And yeah, all that stuff probably does play into it a little bit, but not all the way, because it's still up to you to make your reality what you want it to be, okay? And the more conscious you are of this, the better of a chance you have at, like, being successful, But the world that you work for, motherfucker, the world does not want you to be successful. The world wants you to keep failing, because if you keep failing, then you're going to keep depending on them for the answers and not looking to yourself and not look to God and not look to logic and reason, okay? And there's a way to be emotional with logic. I promise. I prove it every day.